the role of lead for training for paediatric physiotherapy, speech and language therapy, occupational therapy and dietitians across Scarborough and York. I have a specialist clinical caseload of children with language disorders in mainstream schools, supporting children with communication difficulties and ensuring that teachers and teaching assistants are meeting the needs of those children to ensure that they're accessing the curriculum and achieving their potential. I was able to apply for a new role within York Hospital Trust to develop that training for all 4 professions across the whole hospital patch. So our aim is to give schools the skills that they need to meet the needs of those children that perhaps don't quite meet our referral criteria but are still struggling. Pathfinder School is a part of Archbishop of Holgate Secondary Academy. I've made connections with them. We've been working closely together. It's been about really giving them the confidence that they've got those skills and they can make a difference for those children in the classroom through training rather than just through hands-on. So it's been a different sort of mentality in many ways. Within our wider children's therapy team, leadership is a crucial part of that role. Good leadership skills have been needed. Other people see what I'm doing and catching the vision for it.
Since I first took up my role, one of the first things I was challenged to do is to manage the caseload of patients who have a communication aid and to develop further the use of technology, software and apps for supporting patients both here in the hospital on the wards and in the community. I saw this as an opportunity to be able to support my colleagues and patients. Using the technology would help therapists make speedier assessments of patients' needs, and then we would be able to use those results and use the technology to generate fairly individualised therapy programmes. Having a strong sense of empathy and a genuine desire to really want to make a difference and support my patients, my colleagues and indeed the wider service has enabled me to lead in a way that's helped colleagues and patients. I think if you have a strong sense of integrity, then people trust you. I think good leadership inevitably brings about improved outcomes for patients and an improved sense of well-being. Passion for what you believe in and a sheer love of the job enable you to achieve things which might initially seem impossible, that can really make a difference to the life of a patient at perhaps what is their most vulnerable time.
Leadership is about helping people be the best they can be. Whether that's inspiring patients to make the right or good choices about their health or enabling your team to meet their goals. Even though I work for a commissioning organisation, I do get some direct patient contact. I run a reduction clinic for sleeping tablet addiction at one of the local GP practices, and I use my influencing skills to help people understand the long-term risks of those medicines and then support them to come off them. And I think being able to see patients face to face does keep me grounded. It reminds me to make sure that we do put the patient at the centre of everything we do. Expanding on the work that I do in this one GP practice around sleeping tablet addiction, it's not a problem just at that one GP practice, it's a problem for this area. So I wanted to find a sustainable solution. So I led a partnership project across public health, the CCGs and Lifeline, who are our provider of drug and alcohol services, to come up with the Clarity service. Leadership is important to the NHS because it empowers staff by giving them the confidence and the knowledge to know that not only are they doing the right things, but they're doing them in the right way. And this in turn leads to staff feeling very valued and very content, and that in turn leads to better patient care and better outcomes.